Okay, so let's do this. Today we're going to make a small, very compact dice rolling simulator, which you can actually use for anything. And this program will demonstrate some pretty neat features of Python that you should really know to be able to do some really interesting stuff. So first, apparently, if this actually happens, you just click choose my changes. It's just a REPL glitch. First, in order to create our dice rolling simulator, we're actually going to be using a special package that comes installed with Python, which is actually called random. And random is a package that lets you generate random numbers, and that's what we'll be using it in our program. So first, we need to first take input from the user and determine a few variables from our program. So first, let's get how many times they want to roll the dice. We can call this variable total rolls. And just as always, input how many times you want to roll the dice. Like this, so the user will be prompted like so. And then we can also ask the user how many sides they want their dice to have, and we can call this variable total sides. And we do the same thing. This should be pretty familiar for you now. Like this, and it should work fine. So until now, this is pretty easy. We've done this before, but we're going to introduce something else, which is called loops. And with this, you can basically run code multiple times. Now, I'm just going to temporarily delete this. We're going to use it later. Anyway, to declare a loop, you just use the while keyword. It's just like this, and then you need a condition. We can actually use true like this to replace a condition, and our code that will repeat is underneath here. Make sure you have a tab in here, and for example, we can print this multiple times. This will actually print infinite times into the console, like this, until we stop it. Now, but what if we actually want to only run it 5 times or 10 times? Well, in that case, we can just declare a variable right here. We can call it I, or times rolled, and we'll set it to 0. And then we can check if the times rolled is smaller than how many times we want to roll it. Let's use 5 as an example. And then each time we roll, we just add 1 to times rolled. Like this. And now it will only print it 5 times. Like this. So this works perfectly, and we're going to use this in order to implement our dice game. So we're back to our dice game. Let's do the same thing. While times rolled is smaller than the total rolls, we add 1 to times rolled, like this. So it's only going to loop as many times as we tell it to. And then this is where the magic happens. We're going to actually start using random. You see here, REPL tells us that random is imported but unused. We're actually going to use it right here. We can print a random number by using the random, and a function that comes in it called randint, yes. And what randint does is it takes two numbers, two integers, and it generates a random number between those. So because we have this total roles variable, we can just select a number between 1 and total roles, like so. It works perfectly. And now we should actually have a working dice program. Let's see. Let's have a 6-sided dice. Oh. That's yeah. So just be careful with the casing. That's a common problem. So let's see, we want to roll the dice 3 times with a 6-sided dice, and it works perfectly. As you can see, we have different input each time. Yeah, that was it. Bye.